A Lancaster County man turning his pain into purpose. And speaking about survivor's guilt, how he got through it.
CBS 21's Kennedy Miller sat down with a man who beat the odds after doctors told him he had a very low chance of survival.
Last I remember seeing on Route 30 was a Hess gas station in Olive Garden, and then bam.
For Lancaster native Ethan Poetic, that moment changed everything. A Jeep slammed into a tractor trailer in Poetic's Nissan head-on along Route 30. A crash doctors say should have taken his life.
I wake up 2 times, one in the Cloud 9 state, one in a more conscious state, where I got IVs in both my veins, a left black eye, a torn aorta.
But that was only the beginning. Doctors said his chance for survival was only 1%.
The mathematical equations were against me, but somehow I survived, and look at me now, it's a walking miracle.
But others were not as fortunate. The driver in the Jeep died on impact, and a 3-year-old boy also lost his life.
I had lived with survivor's remorse. I didn't know what that feeling was like every time my anniversary would show up. I would get these emotional feelings. It'd be like a wave, like an ocean.
What Poetic went through isn't uncommon. Survivor's guilt or remorse is a real struggle. A 2018 study found that 90% of participants receiving mental health treatment after a traumatic event reported feelings of survivor's guilt, as reported on the National Institute of Health.
Survivor's guilt can be defined as having intense guilt or shame that occurs when a person experiences a traumatic event, which they survived while others did not. You know, others may call them lucky, but they certainly don't feel that way.
It starts off real low and then hit rock bottom, and the next thing it gradually rises up.
For Poetic, that guilt took a huge toll on his life until he found a way to turn his pain into purpose.
I realized that I can relate to those who may have lost a child, a grandchild, a parent. It may seem down, but at the same time, you can also turn your negative energy into a positive energy.
And that's exactly what he did. Poetic took his feelings of
helplessness, guilt, and shame. What's really marked here is ruminations of self-blame. You know, I should have, if only, why didn't I, what if?
And turn those feelings into empowerment, healing, and hope. Today, Poetic is a published author, speaker, mental health advocate, mentor, and life coach, and is dedicated to help others find their way through pain.
It's just awesome to see a young person like himself who has gone through just a whole laundry list of tragedy to now become such a positive influence in the community.
Poetic says the support of coaches, family, friends, and especially mentors also helped him heal, something experts say is a crucial tool in recovering from trauma.
Your mental health is very vital towards understanding your purpose. All you have to do is unpack the unnecessary baggage of trauma, wounds, scars, and you'll be free.
And if you or someone you know is struggling with survivor's guilt, there are resources available. Penn State Health offers support groups and mental health services to help get you through your healing journey. You can find a link on our website at cbs21.com. In the studio, Kennedy Miller, CBS 21 News.